Hello, hello. We've got a pack opening just for the VOD watchers. Shout out to the VOD watchers. You're a real one for sure. Just for you. Before we get into it. Nothing. Unfortunate. Oh, Necrozma. Okay. Pretty cool. Doesn't actually do anything, but that's fine. We're waiting for that double colorless energy for that card. I'm sure it will have a comeback at that point. Got notifications on notifications. All right. Today we've got the Munchies deck, and it's pretty good. All right, it's pretty darn good. Not Dancy Burb. That's not correct. The Munchies. Okay. This is Solgaleo with Snorlax. Pretty fun. Basically, Solgaleo lets you switch out the Snorlax for free with Rising Road. We threw a couple of berries in here, so you can attack with the Snorlax a little early. And Ilima, I'm not sure. To get the Snorlax out after you take some chip damage, it's pretty strong. I've been playing some games. We're winning. It's kind of fun. Let's try it out today. Chunky Ninja, hello. Good morning, Yvain. How you doing? Yo, what's new? Going on, Perez Dev. How you doing? We got pretty fun deck today. Not gonna lie. Still waiting on new cards next week. That'll be pretty fun. I was also looking at like the timeline. Ooh, I should have played this card with all the red card going on. I should have played that. I'm looking at the timeline for me to actually edit videos, and it's like it's dwindling because now if I make videos now, all of the videos will be irrelevant by the following week because there's a new pack coming out. It is what it is. Made it to Ultra 4. Let's go. I was climbing a little bit yesterday with this deck. We're like halfway through Ultra 4, I think, at the moment. Something like that. Rocky Helmet, of course. Yeah, sure. And you're going to bellow, I understand. So this is Giratina Darkrai. I wonder what variant. I'm not sure. We can go Cosmoem immediately. Having Berry here, though, and we need to hit this for some damage. I'm actually going to play the energy on Snorlax. Because this thing's not going to hit me anytime soon. I've learned my lesson. Pretty much never put more than 2 energy on Snorlax. Like, use the berry for sure if you get it. Oh, now we have to deal with this thing as well. That's unfortunate. That means I actually do need to stack other, more different Snorlax. There's no Sabrina in this deck. Not that would really matter too much. We're already into Solgaleo, which is cool. But we get to put the pressure on this Giratina straight away. I can even go Rocky Helmet. I'm going to go Rocky Helmet on Solgaleo. Is that weird? You're not hitting me next turn anyway, so it's kind of fine. Hey, Mason, thanks for the heart. Go with the berry. Bro, pull rates are wild in this set. I pulled 5 immersives and only 6 2-star. I don't think it's been that imbalanced. I still have not pulled a plain old Passimian EX. I just have not gotten one. And I've been ripping packs, man. They have to at least be a little bit worried about second berry here. Okay, never mind. I'm asleep, so maybe they don't have to worry about any of it. What's going on, Mason? How you doing? I did not accomplish much work this morning. That means it's going to be a long afternoon. It's going to be a long afternoon. But it is what it is. I was super mad yesterday. I built a new thumbnail for the deck, the electric deck, the lightning deck, correction. The lightning deck that we ran yesterday. And for whatever reason, YouTube just didn't update the thumbnail. So it was kind of a waste of effort, you know? I've now changed it to be the correct one, but for a while there it was showing the water deck thumbnail. Pretty annoying. Good old YouTube features, you know? Even later than I want it to be today. That's okay. All right, Professor's Research. We have a Lily. I'm gonna energize and draw. Snorlax might go down here. Other more different rare candy, that's fine. They're kind of banking on their little bird, but like, do they even run lightning energy? I don't even know if this deck runs lightning energy. So Snorlax will be able to take that thing out. They kind of have to retreat Giratina here, I think. Yeah, there's no lightning energy in this deck, so like kind of for why. At least that's what it seems like. All right, there's the impact. That's fine. Whoa, drop my ring. Solgaleo goes up. Other Cosmog, don't care too much about that. Professor's Research. Pokeball, Ilima, pretty cool. Okay. I think we're fine here. It's gonna take a while to restack a Snorlax, but I guess I will play Cosmog as like bait. We have another rare candy, so take the Tina. Yeah, they have to have Darkrai somewhere for sure. For sure, for sure. Oricorio. Another Giratina. Okay. Alright. Ace, what's going on? Can't attack? Yeah, no. I know they can't attack, but we still, we can't attack them either. And there's no Sabrina in this deck. There probably should be. This is like the 19th scenario where I'm like, man, I wish I had a Sabrina right now. Alright, for now we just stack Snorlax and chill. I could Lily, but for why? Attack for fun every turn. No, I can't because I think I'll still do damage to myself. I would, but I think I can't do damage. I would still do damage to myself. Not 100% sure, but I feel like I would. There's Darkrai. All right, so we're still like in a bit of a spot here. They have to be scared. If I top deck Barry, it's over. They're not afraid at all, which is crazy. Oh, there's the Barry. All right, that's GG, right? Because we go Snorlax, we retreat into Snore, bury it up. See you later. Good game. Yeah, I mean, we were 1-4 to pull the berry there, so odds were kind of okay. I mean, not the best, but... This is my new favorite variant of the Solgaleo deck, though, for sure. I like this over... It actually plays better into the mirror match than Skarmory. Deckless, please. Oh, you're right. I don't even have the screenshot, to be honest. Don't even have the screenshot, to be honest. View all cards. Take the screenshot. Current deck. Browse. That's the one. Now I can show it. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Good morning, Lobster. Hello, hello. What's going on, Anders? How you doing? Why Snore and not Skarm? I've been running Skarm. Skarm is good. Snore has more HP. Does more damage. Has some synergy with Barry. Don't get me wrong. Skarm is also very good. Snorlax just lasts a little bit longer. It also one-shots things like that little bird. Research. Igna, thanks for the follow. Rocky Helmet, sure. It also works nicely with the Ilima. So if you want to take some chip damage on Snorlax, let him go down a little bit, take him out for free. Pretty cool. You don't give up a point. Both variants are good, though. Still sad to see Giratina and Darkrai at, like, the tippy top of everything, but... I'm gonna say there's no way you Heat Tackle here. There's no shot. Cosmoem, I'll draw cards. Rare Candy, Elema, Energy, end turn. Alright. We're doing things here. Snorlax Solgaleo, let's go. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Here's Munchie, dude. Look at him munching. He's munching. Cosmog is munching on candies when it's appropriate, you know? It's the Munchies deck. Double berry, by the way. Hey, Shorty, thanks for the heart. Knock out the cat. Oh. Now I'm assuming you bring in your turtle. Yeah, fair enough. Another situation where Sabrina would be great. Although we can't Sabrina and Berry in the same turn, to be fair. We also can't Pokemon Center Lady and Berry in the same turn, so we might have to do some things here. Sabrina. Okay. That's a problem. That is a problem. We have no energy on this thing. We might just have to let the Cosmoem go down here. Might just have to let him go down. And maybe that's a reason to not evolve there, but we have our candy anyways. Into the situation that we're seeing, I almost want to put energy on Snorlax. We have a berry, though. So we have to just let Cosmoem go down. Start playing Unite again. Let's go. Let's go. The tickets for item leveling helped, but I already ran out. Dang. No, I had so many tickets built up over time, so it was just like, I didn't even think about it. I had so many. Incineroar. That's okay. If they want to keep doing Turtonator things, they have to keep stacking energy on him, so... We still might lose in the end because our lions and tigers and bears oh my are weak to this thing. I'm going to put the Snorlax up because we have the berry still. Alright, there's Solgaleo. Go like that. Fall. How much damage are you doing to me? Now, because Snorlax can hit again, right? We go like this, and then berry, and then Snorlax can hit again. Or I could swap out and actually take the point off a Turt. But then we have to worry about other things happening. Because we don't knock out this Turtonator, right? I'd almost rather bring this guy in, and then we can retreat and do Snorlax things the following turn to get damage on Incineroar. And then, except for Osiris, we're like cooking. I think that's what I'm going to do. We're going to find out. Because I need to hit this thing before anything happens. I need to hit him at least one time. So I knock out the Turt. He comes in, he does monstrous damage to us, for sure. And by monstrous, I mean not that bad, because... Yeah. Because he didn't take any damage yet. Man, an X-Speed would go super hard right now. Or a Sabrina. X-Speed or Sabrina would go so hard right now. I need to... We're finding a spot for Sabrina. Like right now. I don't care about that. We're going to retreat anyways. Other more different Snorlax. That's fine. We could be bait at some point, although not really because this thing's about to take damage. Okay. We retreat first. Put in Snorboy. We energize Soul. I would Lily, but I can't. I'm going to Berry. So now we Berry. Cyrus still wins him the game here. for sure. But this puts us in a good spot, barring the Cyrus, you know? Take Ilima out for Sabrina. At least one. I think you're right. I think maybe take one of the Ilimas out for a Sabrina. There's also room for Cyrus, though, too. Yeah, there it is. All right. Good game. Good game. I guess the play there was to not attack at all and heal with Lily. How much HP do we have? Never mind. We couldn't heal up all the way. No. Good game. Yeah, they had Sabrina when they needed it. They had Cyrus when they needed it. Oh, man. I played a game this morning that was like... It was the Giratina, Greninja... What else? But they just had every single card that they needed at the exact moment. And they had no cards left in their hand. So it was like they literally just drew perfectly. And it's like, all right, well, I guess you're going to lose that one, right? You're going to lose it. Ilima is so strong, though, when it hits. You know what I mean? We'll take one. Take one. And then we'll go Sabrina. Is there anything else we could do here? Does Rocky Helmet matter? I kind of like Rocky Helmet for a little extra damage on this deck. Rocky Helmet could come out for a Cyrus, though, too. Let's run it like that. I got a new screenshot going. Take a new screenshot here. Yeah, I think the Sabrina's worth. Sabrina do be worth. Browse. New screenshot. See if that works. Yeah, there we go. There we go. I like to run Poison Barb over Rocky Helmet, just preference though. So it depends. It depends what you're doing. Poison Barb is nice, but it's situational. They're both kind of situational. Rocky Helmet is guaranteed 20. Poison's guaranteed 10, but with the potential for more if they leave it in. So tough call. Ninja or Coriotina. It might have been something like that. But it was just like they were into Greninja by turn 2. Like literally as fast as they could be into Greninja. They had one. And then just every single card seemed to just land for them. Super frustrating. Other more different Snorlax. Hate to see that. I would love to fit a communication in this deck somewhere too. Like this is a situation where the Ilima's great. But they could also just evolve it straight into Greninja and then none of it matters. You know, like I want them to attack this Snorlax, but me putting energy on the Snorlax in the back literally advertises that I want that. So now there's no reason to attack this Snorlax. They're gonna throw Death Stars at this guy. You know. Hey yo, Forum, thanks for the Prime sub. Let's go. Those are Bezos bucks. I'll have to rip a new pack. Gotta rip a new pack. We gotta save that Pokegold for the new pack coming next week, though. You know? Alright, now you decide which one you want to throw. They're just gonna keep throwing stars, you know what I mean? They are just gonna keep throwing stars. Pokeball's probably Giratina? Nope, other Greninja. Okay, you're just not playing Giratina at all, huh? Kuzma, okay. So I can't Ilima and Berry in the same turn anyways, which is pretty smart by them. Oh, like Pokemon communication. Will be pretty good here. Would be pretty good. That's fine. You could chip that one. All right, so we just lose. All right, finally we're seeing this. No reason to play energy on a Snorlax anymore. Cosmog's here. Ilma useful when it brings out another one. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. As soon as I take it out, yeah, as soon as you take it out, then it's the most useful it's ever been. That's how it always works. Literally every time. As soon as you get rid of it, yeah, that's when you need it. Literally chipping for 40 is bananas. I hate it so much. At least we live. Unless they have Cyrus, then we just lose. Don't even need to do any swappy. We just bring him into the active. Take out this Greninja. He just brings in the other one. Pretty tough for us. There's a berry, so that's still good. We're gonna need that for this guy. But this whole game is looking worse and worse as it goes on, to be honest. I mean, they got the Greninja. They got to 2 Greninjas before I got to Solgaleo, so their draw is just better, if you look at it that way. Lunala Cresselia is underrated. I haven't tried any Cresselia shenanigans or Lunala shenanigans. We could try to build that at some point. This deck runs 2 for sure. Yeah, definitely multiple Cyrus in this deck. See, now I have to retreat, and they actually get to attack with the Zappy Bird. Game's just going downhill for sure. For sure. Because you know they're just going to Cyrus me, right? Like, we have to do this. We got to go like this. It's just a bad day, honestly. Two Rising Roads? You mean like having multiple Solgaleo? Like swap in and out? Iono. That's okay. A Pokemon Center Lady would be good. You forget Berry? What about Berry? I can't Berry until I get another energy. I need another energy on this guy first before I can Berry. We got the berries back, which is cool. This still feels super bad though, right? This is another situation where, like, maybe run Snorlax that doesn't fall asleep. But Snore goes down here. We don't have enough energy on Solgaleo. Yeah, we just lose. It's just an L. Barring, like, maybe a Lily. Maybe Cyrus. Oh, there you go. So is this just the Giratina deck without Giratina? I feel like there's still a Giratina in here somewhere. They're just getting very lucky with their cards. There's only 2 cards left. Maybe they just don't have Giratina in this deck. I kind of like it better without Giratina, to be honest. I guess the reason to run this Snorlax over the other Snorlax would be something like Skarmory. Not that I'm seeing too much Skarmory at the moment. Snorlax doesn't have enough power. I don't know. This deck's pretty good. Did you win or lose the one before that? I think I lost. I don't remember. My brain is a fog. Absolutely foggy. We owe form a pack. I gotta go open that pack real quick. Open that pack real quick. Lightning Energy. Same deck. I wish the original Snorlax was like only 3 energy. Yeah, that would change the game for sure. That's why this doesn't Barry do Heracross too? Heracross and Staraptor. I would love to do a Staraptor. Like 1 line of Staraptor, but... Or 2 lines of Staraptor and 1 Solgaleo? Maybe. I mean, taking out Oricorio first would be fantastic. They always just seem to have the energy lineup too. I mean, I guess it's 1 colorless, so you could really go either way. If it was 3 energy, then Barry would just work on turn 3. Yeah, it'd be so good. It would be so good. Oh, just leave this bird, please. Just leave the bird. As long as they aren't immediately in a rare candy like they were last game, we have a shot at this deck. Ooh, they're just going to leave it. I love that. That's huge for us. They didn't believe in the berry. They did not believe in the berry, and they should have. One annoying little bird down. And they got rid of their energy as well. Maybe we'll get another promo Snorlax with 3 energy cost. That would be great. Be so good. Where's Munchlax, man? No love for Munchlax. Just saying. No love for Munchlax at all. When did Munchlax... Is Munchlax Gen 2? Munchlax isn't Gen 2, is he? He came out later, I think. What generation are you, Munchlax? I don't even know. Gen 4? Looks like maybe Gen 4. Pokemon Center Lady is an option to just knock out. Oh no, I can't even attack then anyways, huh? I don't really want a Pokemon Center Lady anyways. I'm gonna go energy on Cosmog. And then I think I'm just gonna end my turn. And just assume that I win a coin flip. Yeah, why would I assume that? You know? Why would I ever assume that? Probably just energy Snorlax and wait was the play. Now they got a Ninja online, it's just no good. He's probably gonna try to Shuriken me and Cyrus something in. I don't like that. Probably should have just dropped energy on Snorlax and not done anything. Now this thing's gonna chip my Cosmog. Oh, you're gonna chip Snorlax. Okay. Fair enough. You're gonna bellow as well. Can I please just wake up? There we go. Alright, never punished. Never punished, not once. Not once punished, by the way. Because now I can do this, and I can do that. Nothing's knocking me out next turn. We can Pokemon Center Lady if we have to. They have to save their little bird, so they probably bring in Frog here. Sabrina's going to be huge for us. Oh, they just straight up Giratina. Okay. You're not attacking next turn, though, and I should be able to hit you again. I have Pokemon Center Lady. I don't know if you know that I have Pokemon Center Lady, but I do. And then, assuming we pull a lion and tiger and a bear, you know, looking pretty good. Still scary. Still a scary situation. This is a very good deck we're playing against. Anyone trade a Mimikyu? Mimikyu is pretty good. I like the Mimikyu Acerola deck. That's pretty fun. Oh, waiting for opponent. Oh, I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Just follow the Yellow Brick Road. Exactly. Exactly. Can you just wake up? Yeah, you did. Yeah, you do. And we got the cat. Oh my goodness. Things are looking up. Things are looking up. I will play Cosmog as Sabrina bait. I will... Sabrina now. No, Sabrina now brings in Greninja and they live and we lose. No. We're gonna Pokemon Center Lady now. Because that means Greninja has to focus on Snorlax. And then we get big damage on this Giratina. And now if you want to bring in things. Bring in Sulfur 120. No, I will not. Could have wiped Kitty. Could have wiped Kitty. What do you mean? I don't understand. Could have won. How could I have won? I do not understand at all. I think you are incorrect. No, if I Energy Soul, you guys are clowning right now. If I Energy Soul and I Sabrina, he brings in Oricorio and I do 0 damage. Thank you, try again. You guys are clowning, chat. You guys are clowning today. Clowning. Yeah, that's what I thought. We got him though. We got him. No, the play there is to just hit The play there's just hit, and then he can take out Snorlax or not take out Snorlax. That's their decision. And then the following turn, we can Sabrina. But yeah, that yellow bird would have cooked us for sure. Brings in the Ori, you Snorlax. Yeah, but either way we were good. Either way we were good. Sabrina first, and then energy based on what he put in. You could do that, yeah. That was another option. Either way we were good though. My play there was to hit the Giratina, wait for him to either attack and lose or retreat, and then we Sabrina the following turn. Either way, we were good. Oh, shoot. Form, I owe you a pack to open, my friend. Can I show the deck? I will. It's right here. But yeah, that little yellow bird makes it a little more complicated. Not much. Like you said, we could have went either way. Could have went either way with it. Sprigatito, it's a little kitty cat. What's my win rate? Horrible. I have no idea. Like 45%. Something horrendous. I don't play Giratina Darkrai, so we just, you know. Where's Invader with professional streamer? Yo, I haven't heard. We better check on Invader. I have not seen Invader in a minute. It's been a few streams that I haven't seen him. We better check on him. Make sure he's good. Barry's cool. Yeah, no, my win rate's not very good. We run a bunch of silly stuff, so. And I don't like, it's not like I go to random matches and like try to prepare for whatever we got. Have you tried the Tapu Ori deck? Tapu Koko, or sorry, wait, which one? It's funny you say Tapu Ori, and it could mean two different things. There's Tapu Koko, the lightning one with a yellow bird, and then there's also Tapu Lele with purple bird, and those are both very good. Very good. Yellowbird is way more toxic than Darktina. No, Yellowbird is great. I love Yellowbird. Yellowbird is the reason, like, we need something to stop Giratina Darkrai. It's still the meta, which is wild. We're turn wanting this Florgato. They're pretty upset about that. Play energy on the cat, please. Ooh, you're gonna big bird me? I don't like that. Tapu Koko. Yeah. That's what we ran that yesterday. We ran that yesterday. So many people are obsessed with win rate. Well, win rate is like... Win rate is the most accurate reading of... Oh, and they have the cape. That's pretty good for them. Win rate is the most accurate way to judge, like, are you doing good things? But also, you have to keep in mind that, like, I'm not running Darktina all day. Like, if I wanted to just get a good win rate, like, next season, we would just start with Darktina and just that's what we would play. But I don't, that's like super boring to watch. At least I would assume that's super boring to watch. That's why I think a new deck every day is already pretty spicy. Like, I have to come up with something different every single day because we do Monday through Friday. Like, that's a lot of different stuff. Are they gonna heal forever? Yeah, this deck has so much healing. This deck literally heals like crazy. Yep, they got the Lily, they got the Erica, they got the Big Cape. We have a second berry though, so that's like something for us. We are a full-on Galeo, but like this deck is like kind of scared. Like you're kind of scared to bring in the Solgaleo here. This is a tricky one. Because it could really go either direction. It could go here. It could also go here. Both things are valid. IMO. I'm just really not sure. I'm gonna go here, but it's so tough. Oh, we have Ilima. Seeing Ilima means that we go Solgaleo every time, but it's too late now. It's too late now. Too late now. All you gotta do is watch the 10K tourney for why Yellowbird is bad for the game. No, Yellowbird is great for the game. I strong disagree on that one. You could convince me Darkrai is bad for the game. You could convince me Giratina is bad for the game. Guzma will go so hard right now. You're right. Super right. It's a floodgate? I'm not sure what that means. Like, what do you mean by floodgate? I'm still kind of on the disagree side. Rare Candy, I think, was an excellent card for the game. We could say that. Floodgates lead to stale gameplay. Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah, I mean, Giratina Darkrai. I mean, mostly Darkrai, but Giratina Darkrai is bad for the game. Because right now, the most consistent deck, if you want to win every single game, is that. Play those cards. That's how you win right now. It's still the best. Even after Rare Candy changed up the whole game, Giratina Darkrai, like, Giratina Darkrai is still the best thing. Misty is still worse. Misty is also bad. I don't like Misty either. Misty definitely ruins the game a little bit as well. I'll agree with that. This is, like, pretty bad for us. I'm just trying to figure out what we do here. I kind of hate all of it, to be honest. Probably just lose, but it's okay. Stale gameplay is Giratina Darkrai. Yeah, it absolutely is. Absolutely, 100%. Darktina isn't a floodgate. It absolutely is. It's the way to win the game. That's literally the way you win the game. If I want to win the game and get a 100% win rate, you play Giratina Darkrai and you win. All right, you still don't get 100%. Still not 100%. Probably like 70%. If I played Giratina Darkrai every day, I would expect a 70% win rate. And I am not saying I'm the best player in the game. I'm just saying that's the most consistent deck to win with. The new hyper-realistic Wiggly card ruined the game. Oh, man. It may have ruined my attitude for a day. It ruined something for sure. Ruined something for sure. No way people are trying to defend Giratina Darkrai. I know. I know. It's a tough one. It's a tough scene out here. It is a tough scene out here. Hey, yo, look at this. Look at this tactic. Look at this strat you guys are just missing out on right now. It's actually terrible play. It's terrible play. Don't even listen to a word I just said. It's terrible play. Don't ever do that. Don't ever do that. Don't ever do what I did. That was a bad move. It's a bad play. Sometimes you just have to make the bad play because it's more fun, you know? Are you playing ranked right now? I am playing ranked right now, yeah. I am playing ranked right now. Other more different Boyo. I hate that. Watch us do this again, by the way. Watch us do this again, by the way. We go like that. We go like this. How annoyed are you so far? We're still going to lose this game, by the way. I'm doing all kinds of shenanigans. We are absolutely still losing this game, but I'm going to do the shenanigans anyways. Sometimes you just have to do the shenanigans, you know? And that's the way it goes. And that's the way it goes. Just for funsies. Pokeball's dead. Pokeball's a dead card. I don't like that. I could hit this cat, but like we're cooked, bro. We're super cooked. Are there any berries left? There's no berries left. This game is just Jover. Jover 9000, I'm pretty sure. I mean, we have to do this eventually, right? But it's just this is a losing battle we're fighting here. This is a losing battle. If y'all ever played any other card game like Yu-Gi-Oh, etc., you would know why, no misspelled, why Floodgate cards like Oricorio is bad for the game. What do you mean? Oricorio is like the anti-meta. It's awesome. I don't understand. Do I just lose here? I'm pretty sure we just lose here. Pretty confident in our loss at the moment. Lily's not enough. Sabrina's not enough. Yeah, this game is just Jover. Super Jover, dude. Super Jover. I mean, Little Bird is a great card. Don't get me wrong. Oricorio is a good card, but it's not like Giratina Darkrai still wins games. This is what I'm saying. Even with Oricorio. All right, here we go. Oricorio was introduced specifically to counter Giratina Darkrai, and it still wins. Giratina Darkrai still beats it because all you do, sit behind a wall with a bunch of healing and keep playing energy on Darkrai until the little bird is gone. You know what I mean? It's like the bird, the little bird was introduced to the game specifically to target that deck. Like if my game has a deck that's so strong, I have to make a new card that says, hey, make that deck worse. That's a poor design, right? Like Giratina Darkrai is too strong together. But the little bird was introduced specifically to target that deck, and it failed. It failed to beat that deck. It's still number one, you know? We need more cards like Bird IMO. Yeah, exactly. The variety is great. Like, think about it. All right, hold on. Time out. Everybody take a chill pill. All right, everybody take a chill pill. Bring it down a notch. We're all up here. I need you guys back down here. All right, this is a chill Pokemon TCG Pocket stream. Okay. Think about the game. If I'll go with all three. Think about the game if you take out Oricorio, Darkrai, and Giratina. Think about what the game would look like if those three cards were gone. Oh, it would be such a good game. The game would be so good. There would be so much. Rare Candy has added so much variety. Without those three cards in the game, it's a whole different planet. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a whole different game that we're playing at that point. This is also a bad start for us, by the way. He's just going to make us lose cards. That's pretty scary. You know what I'm saying? Like, you take out those three cards. Think about it. We'd have Blastoise decks that are interesting. We'd have Charizard decks that are interesting. We'd have Incineroar decks that are interesting. Infernape looks cool. Luxray is cool. Even Gyarados is still around. Palkia is a thing. But because Giratina Darkrai is better than all of those, versus a whole new meta would establish. That's why I'm very interested. I'm very, very interested for when... Oh, I can't use support either. Dude, we're cooked. We're big time cooked. I mean, they're Gengar turn 2, so it's kind of on them, but they got a good draw, but this deck beats us. Yeah, look at this. This deck just shuts me down completely. I love that. Like, yeah, this is a great example. Gengar would be an awesome deck into the meta right now. But because Giratina Darkrai is there, it's not as good. It's just not as good. Darktina with red card. Yeah, Darktina with red card's great. Especially Yu-Gi-Oh! You know why floodgates are never the answer to trying to control a certain deck. I understand, but what I'm saying is the only reason that we had to introduce something as awkward as Oricorio is because Giratina Darkrai were broken. So, like, in my opinion, man, we just lose this game, dude. We just lose this game. In my opinion, I would love to see them make card changes. This game is so Jober, though. Gengar EX is too strong. He's too strong. I would love to see them make card changes, you know? Where, like, okay, we see Giratina and Darkrai are too strong. Add an energy to the attack of Giratina, you know? I think that's great. I'd love that. Dude, this game is over, man. This Gengar just locked us down so hard. I love it though. Gengar is such a cool thing. Like, imagine, like, okay, we recognize that Darkrai, just stating the facts. He's so actual and factual, guys. He's actual and factual. Actual and factual. All right, this is it. Rare candy or we lose. And even with rare candy, we probably lose. To be fair. Yeah, it's Jover. It's Jover. They got Gengar real quick. They got Gengar in that active slot real quick. But anyways, what I'm saying is there's a difference between a physical card game and a digital card game. And in a digital card game, I would love, like, they have the ability to make tweaks. So why not balance stuff? Like, make adjustments, you know? I understand they want it to be as realistic to, like, the physical cards. And I understand that when people collect a valuable or rare or powerful card, they don't want to take that power away from the person that got it from the pack. But also, it would be healthier. It would be healthier for the game, I think, to have a more balanced rank system or more balanced battle mode. So like you see Darkrai's doing too much. Okay, now instead of doing 20 damage per energy, set it to 10. And like that's a minor change, but like you can slowly dial it back. Or like now Darkrai takes 4 energies to attack instead of 3. Like, or Giratina takes 4 energies or something. But yeah, they're not gonna. They've already made it pretty clear that they're not gonna do that, which is fine. It's their game. They can make the decision, you know. But as far as Giratina, I think Giratina Darkrai was the worst. The worst addition than Oricorio. I do agree that adding Oricorio because of Giratina Darkrai is not ideal either. But it is what it is. It is what it is. This is the game we play. This is the game we play. It's still their first year. I'm sure this was a learning lesson. Next sets hopefully be balanced. That's true. And they might ban stuff, you know? It is what it is. They might just ban stuff. Be like, hey, all right, this is year 2. No more Darkrai because it's too busted. Cool. I'm down. Do that. It makes it a more approachable game for new players as well by doing that. You know what I mean? New players can hop in and be in a better spot. I'm gonna go straight rare candy. But I still have to energize my Snorlax because they got a little bird in front of me. You know? Would you say you need to know how to pilot the Darktina deck for it to be good? No, I don't think so. I mean, if I played it for the very first time right now, yeah. It would take me like 2 or 3 games, but the deck is not that complicated. You throw a ton of really good supporter cards in, you place an energy on Darkrai, and you bellow with Giratina. There's not that much complexity to it, to be honest. You gonna dawn me? What are you doing right now? You just don't like what was happening there? Okay. I guess I have to play energy now. This did actually slow me down quite a bit. Sabrina exists in this deck too, though. Sabrina would kind of be cooking right now. Will kind of be cooking right now. Even in mirror matches, though, mirror matches with the Darktina deck is who gets their cards first, right? You want Giratina turn 1, Darkrai turn 2, and then you just win. And there's still not a whole lot there to it. Okay, this is kind of cool. We can do the thing to get rid of this little bird, which is nice. Still wish Confused did the same thing as it does in the physical game. I don't know the difference. What's the difference? Darktina is the most complicated deck has had for Pocket. No, it's so not. Super not. No, I think they've introduced complexity over time in a great way. They've introduced complexity into this game over time in an excellent way, in my opinion. It started off, the game was very basic, right? It started off very basic. You had no tools. You had simple supporters. There was no, like, not a lot of complexity there. I think that's great to get new players into the game. And then they've built the complexity onto it over time. What's a little bit scary now is for new players that are not familiar with the complexity of the game to try and approach, to try and make an approach here, you know? I mean, in general, we can generalize. Look, Pokemon TCG Pocket is not a complex card game. It's just not. But that's not why I play it. If I wanted to play the most complex card game, I would look at something more like Magic the Gathering, or I don't know. There's a million complex card games out there. No, I play this game because it's chill. You know, it's chill. It's a great stream game. It's an excellent stream game. You know what's a great stream game? Anyone on the planet that has played this game before can come into my chat, analyze the board, and be like, oh, I understand. You know what I mean? Versus Magic the Gathering is like so complex. If you're not super familiar with what every card does in Magic the Gathering, I feel like it's extremely hard to follow. Not hard to follow. You just have to read. You have to sit there and read. You know? Like, I don't play this game because it's the most complicated, difficult card game to understand. That would be silliness. Hey, Lycos, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. I was kind of hoping they didn't have any Heelys, and now that they have Heelys, I'm very sad. I'm very, very sad, because now I'm not sure what to do here. I'm pretty scared. I'm pretty scared and alone. I guess I have to do this. Man, I hate this. I know Pokemon has way bigger decision trees, but even Pokemon in general, I do not think is the most complicated TCG. It's just not. This is like pretty bad for us, guys. We're gonna lose again. I'm doing a lot of yapping, but we are still losing. Isaac, thanks for the follow. Oh, no, that's not a follow. Yo, thanks for the bits. I don't know what to call them. I don't have names for them on TikTok because they got like all different things. Like that's a J. That looks like a straight up J to me, but I'm pretty sure it's a T. Either way, I appreciate you, Isaac, very much. Hey, Jack, are we hosting TCGB content creator tournament? Was wondering if you were interested. I would consider it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not. Tournaments are like a lot of organization, but I mean, I'm probably down to give it a go. How do I do this, by the way? This is pretty bad, guys. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. This feels pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Rising Road to take a hit. That's what I thought, but also, then what? You know? There's no X speed in this deck. Maybe Ilima goes away for like a leaf. A leaf or an X speed. Like a leaf would go hard here, because then I just do the thing, and then I leaf, get him back out. And we're like burying, and it all is like looking pretty good. Maybe we drop the Ilima altogether for a leaf. You know? Because either way, I'd have to play energy on Solgaleo then to get him back out. Otherwise, we're cooked. Like, this is the only play I can really make. And it's not a good one. Yeah. Yeah, see, like, I think maybe a leaf would be good. Yes, thank you for pointing out Cyrus. I understand how Cyrus works very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're saying Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Is also complicated. I agree with that. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is complicated. I learned how to play Magic the Gathering. I'm still confused. Yeah, I think Yu-Gi-Oh! Is pretty complicated too. For sure. That's why I like early days Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Did the same thing though. If you were with Yu-Gi-Oh! For the lifespan of the game, it started off very simple, and then as time went on, they've added more and more and more complexity. And now it's hard to approach from a person who's never seen Yu-Gi-Oh before. It's hard for a new player to like jump in, you know? Yu-Gi-Oh went through the same transformation. And I make this comparison with Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links all the time. Duel Links is just like this game, which this game is headed in the same direction as Duel Links, where like there's so much power creep that eventually we're going to get to one-turn KOs, and it's not going to be fun for anyone anymore. At least that's how Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links worked for me. I loved when Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, the first 3 or 4 sets of Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, loved it. And then I started getting one-turn KO'd, and it's like, what? I didn't even play a card. Like, how is that fun? How is it fun to sit there and watch my opponent play their entire hand and then watch my HP go to 0, my life points go to 0? Like, that's not fun at all, you know? But it went through the same phases that this game's gonna go through too. How come chats show up on your stream, but I don't see it on my stream chat? I don't know what you mean. Oh, because I'm streaming to multiple places. Oh, here we go. When are you going to play Pokemon Unite again? I don't know. We play Pokemon Unite. Listen, 12 hours of Pokemon Unite is all my brain could take for that amount of time. Super fun, though. I could play some Pokemon Unite again. I'm hooked on that game. It's super fun. Super duper fun. Yeah, we got all the different platforms on here. TikTok or Twitch says it doesn't like when you do that, but nobody really cares. I mean, if they wanna tell me not to do it anymore, then I'll stop. I mean, I moderate all the chats. It's not like I leave everybody say whatever they want, you know. I think that was the main concern with Twitch is like, oh well, if you're not moderating all of your platforms, then people can just say whatever they want and it shows up on our Twitch. That's no good, which I understand. What do those supporters you have do? Yeah, so we have a couple here. Lily heals 60 damage from any stage 2. So if I evolve into Solgaleo, I can heal it because it evolved from a basic into a stage 1 and a stage 2. Means I can heal with Lily. Ilima lets me put one of my colorless Pokemon that has damage on it into my hand. So that's for my Snorlax, like right now. This would bring Snorlax right back into my hand. Barry is going to let me attack this turn, which is like huge because we get to knock out this little bird. Barry says there's like certain Pokemon. During this turn, attacks used by your Snorlax, Heracross, or Staraptor cost 2 less energy. So because I have 2 energy on the Snorlax and it costs 4 energy to attack, I can use the berry and knock out this little bird. All right, let's start arguing colors now. I mean, I'm down. Deck list? Yeah, here's the deck list. Here it is. Hey, we're awake. We're awake. Such a good deck. Oh, I love this deck. It's a fun one. I think I want to drop. The Ilima or Ilima, however you say his name. Say their name to get another Leaf in here. I think Leaf would be pretty cool for when we have like a Solgaleo in the active, because like we can get the Snorlax out pretty easily with the Ilima. We can get or the Rising Road ability on Solgaleo. But when Solgaleo's in the active and I want to bring a Snorlax in, it's kind of a problem. They're afraid of Barry for sure. And they should be. Hopefully I get the second one. Oh, no. For real, Mimikyu be carrying me in Pokemon Unite. Mimikyu is strong. If you get good with Mimikyu in Pokemon Unite, oh my goodness, it's so good. All right, they're full on zone. Full on zone is pretty bad. It really is, because I need more chip. This actually perfect. Actually perfect, by the way. Yu-Gi-Oh! Yamu. I really need to set up. Oh, I need to set up those sound clips, those sound bites so bad. Oh, Bean is great right now for sure. Perfect Lima Bean moment. 100%. Perfect Lima Bean moment. Game would never end. No, game will end. They have the cape. It's literally the same scenario from the last game. Like, I guess I have to play around this somehow. Right? I mean, this is the second time we've seen it. I feel like I have to play around this somehow now. Is it the same person? Somebody should check the name. Yeah, games end at turn 30 no matter what. Yeah. Typically, they don't last that long, though. And the Guzma, they've got all the answers. I think that means we lose. I don't think there's anything I could do here. Rare candy. We need a berry again. And even then, man, I think we lose. We have to do this. We definitely have to do this for sure. Then we put our little guy up front. And then we put Snorlax down. Then we go like that. And then hope for berry. It's bad though. It's gonna probably end up just putting the lion in the active anyways, but communication. Not sure that was the play since you have Lily. You could have attacked first. Ooh, that's true. I could heal. That's true. That's true. We could still do that now, too. Still an option. Bought us another turn. I guess the putting Snorlax up was always the play there as well. So that's like a double mistake. Putting Snorlax up gives us the option to make decisions. Wouldn't have made my... this was the decision I would have made, drawing those cards, but we should have put Snorlax first, because then we could Rising Road. Gives me more time to make decisions there. But you're right, I didn't think about the healing. There is your... No, Forum, I still owe you a pack. I still owe you a pack. After this game, shout it from the rooftops. After this game, we gotta rip a pack for sure. They might bring Little Bird up. This deck has a Sabrina now, which is cool. There's only 4 cards left. They do, in fact, bring Little Bird up. I mean, if everything goes according to plan, we retreat Solgaleo, stack on Snorlax. Yeah, no, there's no berry. Okay. No berry. No berry, no berry. We gotta do this. I'm gonna do that, and then we end. And they've retreated this thing. They're stacking another one. I understand that. Ending is the play, though. All right, because Sabrina's huge. Barry's also huge. Now they have all these options. So they're just running this deck with no Giratina. It's just Little Bird and healing and zone. It's a cool deck. Kind of dig it. Not gonna lie, they should have attacked and then played around Cyrus. This is good for you though. Yeah, I mean they could have done that, but also I have Lily. Like, I mean, most people are aware that I have Lily. I think this deck recently won a tournament. That makes sense. This deck seems pretty good. I kind of like it. Kind of dig it. There's the Sabrina. All right, so that's cool. It is not a berry. It's not, but it does do some things. It does do some things. Now we only have to figure out one more KO. I'm not sure what they give up here. Probably Magnezone. Yeah, probably Magnezone makes the most sense for sure. Now the following turn, we shouldn't need to worry too much, but they could just zone. If they zone, we probably lose still. Zone is still very, very scary because now we're low enough. They zone once and then we Lily up and it's not enough. But I think it's fine. We have Pokemon Center Lady too, though. We can Pokemon Center, so we Snorlax and then Pokemon Center Lady. It should be good. Even if they go zone here, they hit Solgaleo. Cyrus would do it though. Cyrus would still win the game at that point. For them. Yeah, here we go. We're getting Thunder Blasted. Not a fan of that. Not a fan of that. Giant Cape as well. Dude, the Cape is really, really helping them a lot. And I did not think that it would. And it is. Yeah, 110. We can't heal this off. Yeah, because of our HP here, we cannot heal this off anymore. Pokeball's dead, I think. One card left is Berry, by the way. The one card that's left is Berry. Just saying, that might ruin the entire game for us. The fact that the one card that's left is a Berry. Just throwing it out there. Just putting it into the atmosphere. That the one card that's left is a Berry. Because now I have to put this energy here instead of where I would like to put it. I mean, they still have to be very afraid, right? They don't knock out my Snorlax. I have Pokemon Center Lady to wake up, even if, you know, the worst of the worst happens. Cyrus. There it is. Yep. So, again, it didn't matter anyways. They had the Cyrus in the end. What's the alternative here? Kind of nothing. That's just a good deck. It's just a good deck. I think, what's the alternative? We retreat to Snorlax and take a hit on Snorlax instead. If that Berry had showed up earlier, that's the play every time. But because we didn't see the Berry till later. Tough one. Tough one. RNG wins once again. Aw, yeah. Should probably throw a Cyrus in here. Oh my gosh. Forum? You were supposed to shout it from the rooftops. We'll get there. I promise. I promise. At this point, I'm just baiting you to stay in the stream. That's the plan. At this point, I'm just baiting you to stay here. Gotcha. I gotcha good. Cape feels useful in that deck. Cape is like... Cape is sneaky good, for sure. I mean, we could play Cosmog, I suppose. Pokemon Center Lady, Ilima, Cosmo. This thing's not attacking me anytime soon, so let's just end and see where we go from here. The suspense. Why Snore? Because we got Berry. He's thick. We can retreat him for free with Solgaleo's ability. He does damage. Lots of HP, which is also the same as thick, but that's okay. We are getting hit now, but we go like this, we go like that. And now if they don't have a cape, we're in an excellent position. If they have a cape, we cry. If they have a cape, we cry and try again. But no cape means we knock out this Turtonator and just win the game. Guzma. Or a Guzma, okay, fair enough. I said cape, Guzma also does it. That does make me sad. They are spinning fire, and now I have to make a decision. Red Candy's here. I could Ilima. I could energize and Berry. And just believe in the lion. I kind of hate all of this, to be honest with you. I can't believe they actually had the Guzma, dude. The safest play is to Ilima and then put Cosmog up. All right, this is the safest play then. We'll do the safe play. We'll do the safe play. We've got it. We should use it. The issue is I have to play this energy on Cosmog, and now I don't get a single hit on this Turt. You know? Previously, we could have got a hit on this Turtonator. We still one-shot Turtonator if the Lion shows up, but... Don't believe in the Lion. Nah, never trust the Lion. Never trust the Lion. Hey, Rico, thanks for the follow. If they introduce a card that allows you to change the next energy, I'm 100% running a dragon deck. See, that's what I'm waiting for. If they add a card that lets you change the energy, it once again changes the entire game. I'm actually I'm pretty looking forward to that quite a bit. Yeah, see, now we're cooked, right? Now we're super duper cooked. Previously, we were only partially cooked. Now we're like overdone, you know? Now we're like well done, burnt, and charred even by a turtle. Who looks more like a tortoise, but whatever. I'm not gonna judge you for your reptilian knowledge. Oh, beautiful! Please give me a lion. Why you always lying? Rare Candy's still here, and a professor's, which could be a lion. Who knew? Who knew? Oak could turn into a lion. Echo Reef, thanks for the follow, by the way. Oh, I'm gonna cry. Alright, Snorlax is gone. No lion means we lose. We shall see. Who needs to research, dude? Are you doing research, man? I've never researched, never once. I've never done research in my life. Never done research in my life. Not one time. Didn't even need it. Didn't even need it. It's fake news, honestly. Oh my gosh, straight in the second line. Part of the cards. Yeah. Alright. Off the top roof. Don't ever research, only full send. Actual factual. I'm telling you, this turtle looks like a tortoise. The misnomer. Your name's not correct. You sit on a throne of lies. Yeah, they scoop. Unlucky draw for them. I mean, they brick. That's probably Turtle Char. Either Turtle Char or Turtle Incineroar. Probably a Turtle Char. Bad draw for them. Bad draw for them. Hey, King Vegeta, what's going on? How you doing? How you doing? Turtle Full Art goes hard, though. It does look super nice. Yeah. He's a cool mon. I mean, he is the fire dragon that everybody has desperately wanted to see. I guess there are fire dragons now, but... was like Reshiram. Is Reshiram the only fire dragon? Screaming from the rooftops! No! No! The delay! The chat delay! The delay in the chat! No! What if we just concede? What if I just concede right now specifically for Forms Pack? We could do that. What if we just do it? No! Got stuck in a meeting. How's the games going? They're going. Not too bad. Win one, lose one. You know. Barry's here. Pretty cool. Probably going to get red carded because I played research. That's how it goes. Second more different Barry with another lax. Okay, we're buried up. We're buried up on a Tuesday. Crazy. Can't ever get Kiawe on the first draw for Turt. Yeah. It's a tricky one. It doesn't say active spot, right? You could potentially Kiawe a bench Turtonator as well. What if we just didn't play energy? Look at what if we just didn't play any energy? You know? What would you do, Tapu Lele? What would you do? They're gonna be real sad if we just bury and they don't play any other basics. Wait, it was just 2 games? I was in a meeting for an hour. I mean, it was probably like 3 games. We got into a couple of longer games. Probably lost 2 and won 1 is probably what actually happened in the last hour or so. All right, they have a Shuppet. I don't really like that. And a Rocky Helmet Tapu Lele. Tapu Lele's so good, by the way. It's a very strong card. The numbers on it are just fantastic. We kind of have all the tools to beat a Banette, so because we have a Berry, we have Ilima, which gets us out. We've got options if they bring in the Banette. Banette's crazy. Banette's cool for sure. Tapu Lele is probably best from the set. One of the best overall. It's wild. Yeah, 1 energy retreat cost, 1 energy to attack, 90 HP basic. It's not EX. It can attack the bench. Tapu Lele's got a lot of stuff going for it, for sure. Mewtwo? I haven't seen a Mewtwo in a minute. Team Rocket Grunt. Now that would make me cry. Don't you dare. Don't. Mewtwo in 2025? I know. It's a crazy planet we live on. Unbelievable that card is going to keep them in this game. That's pretty frustrating. That's pretty frustrating. Not gonna lie. I'm not doing it yet. We live one more. We live one more turn. I can play Cosmog. There's no communication in this deck. Communication would be another good addition to this deck. I just don't know where to put it, you know? I don't know where to fit it in there. Mewtwo in 2025 is a crazy plan. It got wrecked by a Mewtwo Lunala Giratina deck. That's a good combination. Yeah. All right, now Sabrina's in play. What are you gonna do with this Shuppet? Huh? You're not a Bennett. You're just a Shuppet. You're gonna Sabrina me. What a person you are. You know? You're such a person right now. It's actually a little cringe. It's a little bit cringe how much of a person you are in this very moment. Our own Sabrina. I don't care too much about that. Yet. I will care very much about that, but I don't care in this moment. They're just buying turns to build up that Mewtwo. I understand what you're doing. Am I a man or am I a Shuppet? I don't know. I don't know. Now you might be a Bandit. Musty, hello. How are you? I'm pretty good. I'm doing all right. It's been a day. I didn't get a whole lot of work done this morning, so I'm going to be working quite a bit after the stream today. But that's just how it goes. They brought my Cosmog back in. I don't really care too much. I mean, I care a little bit because I had to put energy on this thing over and over again. I can knock out the Banette, but that gives Mewtwo the first chance to smack me. I don't really like that. I guess I could have just retreated Snorlax Berry. That was actually probably the play. Retreat Snorlax Berry was the play there, by the way. How's Unite Grind going? We got to Master Rank. I didn't really play anything after that stream. So if you saw the stream, we got to Master Rank at the very end. Unfortunately, YouTube cut off the VOD, which makes me so sad. But layout's so different over here. I mean, what do you mean? I like the layout. Are you on vertical? Oh, you came from TikTok. You came from TikTok. Yeah, the layout's nice. Look at this nice horizontal layout. All the people on TikTok are missing out on. That's crazy. Crazy. The Unite stream was painful. It really was. The last 2 games, though, were the best. I mean, obviously winning is great, but you're going to knock something out? You're really going to do this to me right now? How many? This is their 4th swappy card. How many swappy cards do you need? Literally, I've never seen more swappy cards. How many did you play? How many did you play? Sabrina, Cyrus. The most swappy cards I've ever seen in a deck, ever. Wild. Musty Stash finally verified my account over here so I could chat. Ah, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Now that we've done all the things that don't matter, you go like this. I have to bury. I almost Illimod. Oh, I can't put energy on him. I can't put energy on him. Duh. By the way, now I have to do this. Now it's a whole new world. I have to do this now. I hate this. I hate this a lot. Well, now I can also do this, though. You go like this. Put them down. Rise my road. And just expect to live one hit from this Mewtwo, and then Sabrina should win. A whole new world. Play 2 Sabrina and Cyrus with this deck, but Tina instead of Mewtwo. It's fun. Okay, I can see that. Yeah, Mewtwo just has the extra juice, but Giratina's kind of better because you have the opportunity to... You've red. No shot. This is what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I'm talking about. What a game, dude. So fun, man. So fun. Yeah, so the play there, by the way, to not throw that game, you put the weakened Snorlax into the active spot, then you put the energy on the Snorlax on the bench, then you Illima the weakened Snorlax, and now your Snorlax that has 2 energy on it is up in the active spot. Now you use Berry, knock out. I guess I can't do Illima and Berry in the same turn, so never mind. But that's still the play. Poked holes in my own win con. All right, Forum. Don't even let me hit the button. Don't even let me hit the button, all right? 1 Forum pack. Thank you so much for the Prime sub. Sorry, I think I just clipped the microphone because I was like yelling. I was all up in there. Hey, Dora, thanks for the follow on Twitch. Appreciate you. 1 Forum pack. We are still chasing a Passimian EX. I don't care about art. I just want, give me a Passimian EX, please. I need 1 of them. I would actually prefer the non-art, if I'm honest with you, because then it fills the Pokedex, the set. All right, it's a shiny Squirtle, you know? We already have shiny Wartortle. His shell is green. He looking real Koopa-like up here, you know? Green Shellin. We could play some Mario Kart later once it's released on Switch 2, coming soon. He's got a green shell. Not a bad pull for him. Again, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Sharing those Bezos bucks. Somebody needs to spend Bezos' money, even though it's not really his anymore. It's somebody else's. And it's a new card. I didn't have it before. I think we have 2 shiny Wartortle. Pretty sure. Which his green shell looks slightly darker than, yeah, that Squirtle has a lighter shell. All right. Nice and thanks, Ping. Tried to make a Hakamo deck. Can't make anything make sense. Yeah, I don't think there's a deck there, to be honest. The only reason I like the Garchomp variation of like Dragon Dual Energy stuff is because the ability is so broken, and I don't think the Jangmo-O's ability is good enough. Is it Jangmo? What's the last one? The last evolution? I think it's Jangmo. I don't think their ability is good enough to like warrant having to run multiple energy and also needing rare candy to evolve and like all of that stuff. Versus Garchomp, like once you get the Garchomp, you can start shearing cards, and that's like a strong ability. Made the combo deck from the tourney and it works. Oh, what was in it? What was in it? I'm assuming it's like either a Farfetch'd or a Snorlax, like a Snorlax or a Meowth or something that's drawing cards, you know? Other dragon hurts itself, right? Which one? Oh, the final evolution of that one. I don't actually know. It's been a minute since I looked at the card. This is where you get red card. You want to frustrate this deck so much. Wait for them to use Signs of Evolution and then throw a red card out there. Oh, it ruins their day. Trust me, because every single time I run this deck, that's exactly what happens. Electric Oricorio and Rampardos. Okay. Yeah, Rampardos is strong. Electric Oricorio is nice for, you know, blocking EX stuff. Could see that. Barry's here. I guess that means we play energy there. We have more HP than this thing, though, so it's going to do huge damage to us. I could Sabrina, actually. I think Sabrina's the play here. I don't want to get hit I don't want to get hit from that dog, you know? He got that dog in him. I mean, they could just discard, right? I guess they could just discard. So that's pretty much a silly, wasteful play, but... Hey, Jack D, thanks for the follow. My brain is having one of those moments where it's like... The play that's obvious is, like, happening right after. Oh, okay, you're just gonna knock me out, huh? And you have a cape, dude. How do they have all the answers? How do you have an answer to everything I did? How do you actually have an answer for everything that I did? I do not understand. Not even a little bit do I understand this. So frustrating. I mean, I'm going bury, dude. We're burying. We're gonna get knocked out and then lose, but it is what it is. Literally had the exact answer. That's why I run the deck. Yeah, I mean it's a great deck. I like it, but I ran it, and every time I used Sign of Evolution, I got red carded. Every single time. Every time. And then it's like, okay, now I have to call for Evolution again. And that one turn is enough for Guillotine a Darkrai to just win, you know? That's all it takes. They're just making sacrifices here. I understand. Rare Candy would go pretty hard, although I still don't think it's enough to win the game. If I'm honest with you. Actually, you know what would be great? Cosmoem. Would be pretty cool. Oh, there's Rare Candy. Well, we have to do this, or we lose. We have to do this or we lose. We're going to take a ton of damage, though. To be fair, I get Mars a red card in most games. Yeah, that's true. It's super popular right now because of the way Rare Candy does things. Super popular because of the way Rare Candy does things at the moment. Getting hit for a full hundo. And now we just lose. Lily would go pretty hard here. Snorlax, that's not gonna do it. Do we continue to play this game? This is my question for you guys. Do we even continue to play this game? Like, kind of for why, right? Like, I'll do it. I'm gonna do it, but there's just like, there's kind of no reason. I'm just a sucker for not hitting the concede button. Whoever's using Oricorio and Golem is a psychopath. Ayo. Oh, with a head smash and a Cyrus. Well, you didn't even need to do all that. Good game. Good game. Good deck, good game. I basically have that deck built, like right above this deck. It's in the list. Woof woof. It's effectively this deck for the most part. I mean, they might have some changes. I guess I have Aerodactyl in here for kind of no reason, but yeah, so they're dropping Aerodactyl Old Amber for Cranidos. But other than that, this is pretty much the deck that they're running. We could try it. Give it a go. We can give it a go. Have you tried Toucannon with Darkrai? It's a mid deck but fun. I have not tried Toucannon with Darkrai, no. I tried Toucannon with Gengar, and it was pretty fun. But it was even more mid there because nothing's doing enough damage, sadly. There just wasn't enough damage. Not enough. I mean, it was cool to stop support. It was cool to run the bird. Toucannon has a ton of HP for being a little bird. Ton of HP. The promo one is better. What? Is there a promo one? Would promo one what? Promo one what? The promo Toucannon? Is there a promo Toucannon right now? Pokemon Zone. Pokemon Zone. Again, for some reason, Tangrowth is the first one. How do you spell Toucan? Toucan not. Flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now burned. Oh, Beak Blast. I understand. I don't hate that. Iono and look for fossils right now? Should we just Iono and look for fossils immediately? They're gonna have a Greninja like real quick. I'll wait. I'll wait one turn. For the one time. In case we gotta send our evolution back into the deck before we sign of evolve. Them getting energy on Froakie's side. They don't have Greninja or Giratina. Now they have Giratina. Yep. That's one reason why I like Yu-Gi-Oh! Being more complicated. I can't predict what card the deck is going to have. Like, in the current moment... Yeah, there we go. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Precisely what I'm talking about. So I go like this, Iono, and hope we get rid of Lycanroc. Hopefully he just goes away. I think I have 2 in this deck anyway, so we would have just drew a second one, but... Yeah, we got one anyways. We just got one anyways, huh? Yeah. Kind of a wasteful Iono. But I never know when to play that card. Literally never know. Burn and 80 damage instead of 70. Oh, and 80 damage. So you're hitting for 100 damage. That's pretty good. You still need 2 energy, but I guess you need 2 energy for a Berry Snorlax too. Interesting. And we got red carded. What did I say, everyone? What did I say? It's almost as if I predicted that's exactly the thing that would happen to this deck. It's crazy. It's crazy that happened to this deck. So weird. So weird that that's what happened. Very strange. I guess I should have put this energy on Rockruff, to be honest, because the front Rockruff is dying. It's almost as if I said, hey, this is why I don't play this deck, and then exactly that thing happened. So weird. I don't know. I don't know. You know? But I don't. You might, but I don't. I mean, I could Sabrina. But for why? You bring a Tapu Lele, probably. I'd rather just damage this thing. They have red for sure. Oh, yeah. I mean, they had everything else. Why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they have red? Okay, you want to hit something big. Do I give them Lycanroc? Probably. I think Lycanroc. Would have comms for ramp. I probably could have done that. Yeah, I also forget that there's no Cranidos in this deck, which is pretty huge. Get rid of their Giratina here. I kind of feel like this is a bit of a misplay for them. Maybe I'm just, maybe I don't see what they see. Do I discard my Skull Fossil now? Hold on. Do I discard my Skull Fossil now? I think I do. Yeah, I think this is the play. Pretty sure this is the play. And then I'm not playing more energy either because there's a Tapu Lele over there. All right, we're thinking now, everybody. We're thinking. Guys, I thought about it. I thought for longer than that and then realized that Tapu Lele was there. Wow. Everybody be proud of me. I'm a streamer. Professional streamer. No energy on the bench. It was a weird Sabrina. Yeah, it was definitely a weird Sabrina, I think. I think it was a strange one. And now they don't realize I have Giovanni, which they're going to be very sad about. Weird game. Honestly, a weird game, but I'll take a W. A W is a W. I made some strange decisions, but so did we. It worked out in the end.
I can't believe he had the one card that he needed with Giovanni. Who runs Giovanni anyways?
Those are all the things I would say. Those are all the words that would come out of my mouth if somebody was just randomly whips out a Giovanni on me, you know? Hey, Adam, what's going on? You just pull a Giovanni out of the blue. They had the game in their hand. Yeah, I really think they misplayed a couple times. So did I, though. Everybody's human, you know? We all live on this planet. The fact that I got red carded immediately after I said this is why I don't play this deck is pretty funny. What happens if you only run Fossil? Nah, it won't let you. It won't let you. Won't let you do it. I think they wanted Rare Candy and Cyrus in the Fossil. Maybe. Maybe. Them going first is big sad. Us being weak to grass is also big sad. Not a lot of things are adding up in our favor already. Especially because we have 2 Lycanroc in our hand, which means our first attack does nothing. This literally happens to me every time, by the way. Just give me Iono so I can get rid of this hand. Red card me. Yes! Yes! Thank you, Blitz998. Finally demonstrating why red card is still not very good. Thank you. Finally. Someone finally demonstrating it. It seems like red card works every time, and statistics says that it should not work. It should never ever work, not even a little bit. And it seems to work all the darn time. Are we just dying here? Did I just throw away my Rockruff for kind of no reason? I think I did. Pretty sure I did. Sorry, my dog is like chewing her bone upstairs. She's clunking on the floor. You guys could probably hear that. Red card first turn is the way to go. It's just statistically not correct, though. It's just statistically not correct. Why no Professor? Oh, because I didn't want to draw Lycanroc. But now my dog is going down anyways. Yeah, my dog is going down regardless. Okay. All right. That's fair. You know? You know? I mean, it was a misplay to leave my little dog up top, but he was weak, so it is what it is. Should have just evolved. Yeah, now they're a full-on big bird, dude. Oh, no, your other cat. All right. I don't care about that too much. No Yex in this deck. We don't have more HP, so we still just need... We still just need Rampardos. And even Rampardos just sets us up for failure, to be honest. Old Amber's cool, but, like, kind of who cares? Pretty bad. Played it pretty poorly. Pretty bad situation to be in. No rare candy came back, which is just the GGs of the GGs, I think. Right? It's just GGs. There's no... I can communicate, but there's no rare candy anymore, so... I mean, there's like a weird world where we do this into this. But like, for why, dude? Why are we even playing? Why are we even playing anymore at this point? I'm gonna leave this because we kind of need it. They might have Sabrina, but there's only one card over there. Oh. Pretty bad. I mean, they don't have Big Bird stuff yet. Big Bird stuff is not here, so that's like keeps us in this game. Not really though. Yeah, weakness. Where's cooked? There's Rampardos. Yeah, you're like 37 turns too late, my guy. Like 37 turns too late. Me being so darn stubborn that I'm going to make this person play for another 2 turns. Oh yeah, Flute Salad is here. So stubborn that I'm going to make this person play for another 2 turns is crazy. For no reason at all. Because we know the result. We're all here. We're all looking at the same game. We know the result here. Yeah, now your EX. It's just cooked. Oh, it's even more cooked. Even more cooked because they do EX damage to us. Ugh. We out. We out. Yo, where's Invader, dude? We better call that guy. Somebody get him on the phone. Somebody get him on the phone. Anybody got that guy's number? Jeez. Crazy. What does that even mean? People are wild, dude. What's the deck setup? Yeah, deck list is right here. I got you. All right, Rockruff is in. This is a better looking hand, all right? It's a better looking hand than the last one. Against a Skarm, which is not ideal. Still loving Big Cat Pidge. Yo, I believe that. I believe that. The Lax deck, pretty much. Pretty much is. 20 cards. All right, Iona's here. Don't care about that right now. I mean, I kind of do a little bit, but it's fine. Sabrina's useless. Pretty useless. Give me I want a Sabrina Geo combination. Give me some of that. Oh, I'm showing the Snorlax deck? Oh, I'm sorry. That's my bad. I never got a screenshot of this one. I'll grab it for the next one. That's my bad. I thought I hit the buttons so confidently too. I hit the buttons with so much confidence it was out of control. I'm like, yeah, it's right here. Boom. Wrong deck. That's not the right one. The amount of confidence is wild. That says something about me. I don't know what it says, but it's probably not good. This is still like super bad for us, but Cape doesn't even save us, so yeah, this deck plays pretty poorly into this. Oh, just losing games today. Just losing games today. We were definitely doing better with the Snorlax deck. That was the original planned scheduled programming for the day. Yeah, your roads are so risen, dude. Your roads are so high. It's crazy. The roads are way high. I actually don't know how I feel about that. I guess I'm sad about that. And Sabrina's completely pointless against this deck. Other more different Rockruff. I guess I play the little guy. And then I do the shuffle. That way at least we have little guy. Not a single fossil, by the way. Not a singular one. Alright, energy goes here. We hit for a hundo. Is not enough, by the way. It's not enough. We need the big dog and then Giovanni. Looking pretty bad. Research. Was that 50-50? Nice. At least something. But without Giovanni, it just doesn't matter. Not sure why I communicated. I really just read the extra right back. Okay. I'm sad. I guess Giovanni was the correct play, right? Or, sorry, Professor was the correct play. You Professor, and then you do the thing. All right. All right. Okay. Hang on, let me show the woof woof. Hold on a second. I forgot to get the screenshot. Oh. Okay. View all cards. Now we've got a new screenshot, everybody. We've got a new screenshot. Wowzer, take a look at that. I can even throw it up while I search for a new game. Oh, the dog just got walked. You're not wrong. You're not wrong about that at all. Oh. Let's try again. Little dog, little dog, little dog. Wait, I just missed it? Oh. Did I lose you? Are you guys still here? OBS just said we dropped mad frames. I don't know if you guys are still around or not. Actually, it says 0 dropped frames. It just like disconnected for a second. That was strange. Once again. All right, we play this. I could do the Yono shuffle. I'm not going to do it yet. Did they shuffle me? No. I feel like I had different cards. Strange. Seems fine? Okay. Yeah, it was weird. OBS just sometimes says, hey, I'm not doing my thing anymore. Straight up red card. Red card turn 1. Do I put red card in my deck just specifically for when I play this deck and I use Signs of Evolution and now I get rid of the Revolution? Because I feel like it's a thing that I could potentially do. You're not knocking me out, and then I do knock you out by not letting you knock me out. Does everybody understand what I'm saying here? So I'm going to draw a card. Y'all followed that. I believe in you. I think you followed me. Sometimes it's just rambling. Red carded you into a better hand. It kind of did, yeah. Y'all followed me. Whoever likens first loses. Yeah, if they're smart, they won't attack. How smart are you? Are you smart? They might be smart. This is like the weirdest. This is weird. Yeah, they're smart. Okay. All right, you're smart. I respect you. I respect you and your decisions. But I'm gonna do the same thing. Who's gonna get the Rampardos first? Who finds Rampardos first? This is the game we're gonna play. This is the one. I just wanted to flex that I now have all 3 Passimian arts. Stop. Oh, I just want a Passimian EX. I don't even think it's good. I don't even think it's good. But I wanna at least have one so I could try it. If I get one, I'll buy the other one. Then I can at least try them out, you know? Who's gonna get? Who's gonna get it? Who's gonna get the one? Who's gonna draw it first? Are you gonna draw it first? Or am I gonna draw it first? This is a silly game. Dogs are having a staring contest right now. Big dog on you, woof woof. They're just looking at each other. I mean, we're in a better position assuming we can actually get it. Like, this is a fun Passimian Ray deck. I have seen that one. I think Passimian Machamp sounds pretty cool. Passimian Golem sounds pretty cool. We Iono, I think. There's like so much. Let's Iono. See what happens. The actual puppy dog staring contest is pretty crazy. We just drew the same card again. No, wait. We communicate every time. Rare Candy versus before Yono. You think though? I guess we could. But like, there's still no guarantee you're gonna get the Rampardos, right? Like, it's still a scary situation. I think we win now. And they have other dog for sure. They have other dog, but they still can't do it. What a pull. Yeah, I mean, we had, oh, I guess we didn't have odds. I was thinking we had odds there. We didn't really have odds. We got the rare candy back, and communication helped. But that's what I love communication so much, because it just makes decks more consistent. Yeah, you're full-on Lycanroc. I understand. Man, a little bit of healing would go a long way. A little bit of healing would go a long way. All right. Do I research? Or do I shuffle? Do I shuffle up and deal? Man, I wish I had another energy on my Lycanroc now. Because the play here would be to Sabrina, bring in the fossil, and then retreat to Lycanroc. I think Sabrina's the play, though. It's just a shame. It's just a shame that I split my energy. But my thought is, like, what if we actually pull it, draw into Aerodactyl, you know? What if we actually drew into the Aerodactyl? So, like, this energy doesn't matter so much. It just thinks we're going to lose our Rampardos. We're still a point ahead, though, and we just throw up our Lycanroc, and we're back into the same staring contest that we started with. Yeah, oh yeah, Rampardos still does 50 itself. Definitely, definitely. Yeah, that answers that. Yeah, it definitely does. It definitely does. I guess we could have, you know what we could have done, though? We could have Sabrina'd and then just, not. Although this doesn't really solve anything, right? They just discard it. It could be even worse, because then they could knock us out. No Pokeball, I understand. I wouldn't run Pokeball in this deck, I don't think. Do I run Pokeball in this? I don't even know if I run Pokeball. I don't think I do. I don't think I run Pokeball in this deck. I don't think I play Little Dog for any reason. I think we just hit here. I guess I could play Little Dog. I'll do that. I'll do that. We hit them, they knock us out. We knock them out with Aerodactyl. That seems reasonable. If they want to switch me into Little Dog, they can do that. Yono, they're looking for fossils, but it's just too late, right? We're a point ahead. And they can't Pokemon Center Lady anymore, or Potion. Yeah, that's GG's. GG. Big prehistoric bird comes in for the dub. No research required. Good game. This is one of those... There's an argument to be made that the Aerodactyl fossil just makes this deck a little bit less consistent. But I also like having the option to get another fossil, because fossils are just... For me, if I run a fossil deck, I never draw the fossil. You know what I mean? Are we winning? I mean, we won that one for sure. We won that one for sure. And that's actually a pretty good place to stop. I got to get the heck out of here. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thanks for watching. Drop a follow, drop a sub over on YouTube. Appreciate you. And we'll be back tomorrow, Monday through Friday, Pokemon TCG Pocket. This is what we're doing. Maybe I'll mix it up with some Pokemon Unite at some point. Go back and watch the 12-hour Pokemon Unite stream. You could watch me lose my sanity somewhere in the middle. It's kind of crazy. Have a good day, everybody. See you later. Bye-bye.